Scannell, my name is Jake Smith. I am Cayuga Bear, grew up on Six Nations Reservation. My research project this year was co-creation for water sovereignty on Six Nations, where I had worked in collaboration with Chemical Engineer Department at McMaster, specifically with Charles DeLenoir and Colin Gibson, where they had helped me establish my research and look further into past projects that they have been a part of between McMaster and Six Nations. I wanted to start off by looking at Six Nations here and kind of the relationship it has to the surrounding cities, going through thinking about how it is one of the most populous reserves in all of Canada, then thinking about the challenges that are currently there with water quality, land and housing. So then that kind of established my research through the water background. So you look at the water treatment plant, the current situation where there's only probably about 25% of the reservation has a water line running through. The rest of the houses running on wells and cisterns. So just kind of to help establish this connection to the community and to Haudenosaunee, I wanted to implement the Ohanda which includes the Mohawk excerpts, and then essentially just giving thanks to the water and then giving thanks to the fish and the wildlife, just as a small part of the Ohanda From there, I wanted to incorporate the Turo Wampum, just because of the importance that it holds and what the wampum is essentially about, bringing forth a peaceful coexistence between two bodies. So essentially looking at a European ship or an indigenous canoe going parallel down the river, coexisting, never crossing paths, staying in unity, and I think that just kind of encapsulates this idea of co-creation with one another. From there, I also wanted to look at the things that the chemical engineer team has gone through with the Global Water Futures program and the IndigiNerds project. They looked at incorporating chlorine sensors into Six Nations. They did turtle tracking, looked at well and cisterns, and then also monitored climate through a lot of the water research. And then through traditional ecological knowledge broken into 5 different sections, we can kind of create a foundation for others to follow by looking at core concepts in Haudenosaunee culture, looking at knowledge transmission, thinking about land and water stewardship, incorporating seasonal cycles and ecological indicators, and then how do we in turn apply that into a modern research standpoint. From there, I think Global Water Futures essentially pulls that off just by their implementation of these core concepts, as well as the IndigiNerds project, and then even by implementing calls to action, which would be from the TRC, and how exactly Global Water Futures program had done that. So yeah, thank you.